the vlog.
Oh no. Vlogger's thumb. 2019.
2019, Minneapolis edition.
Lord have mercy.
So when we were trying to decide what to do in Minneapolis, we chose nothing until about 30 minutes before we got here. Everybody said, "What are you doing in Minneapolis?" And we were like, "I don't know, we're just gonna go there." So, and we just got little Topher with us. We knew we wanted to go to Patisserie 46. And then aside from that, we found a church that we're gonna go to tomorrow morning. Got a skyway system going through all of it. So probably for winter time when it's freezing, there's huge, like a skyway kind of all throughout, going through the buildings, connecting everything. So, all around the city with that. So there's Upstairs Circus, Red Rabbit, Stadium Bar and Grill, Deja Vu, Showgirls. That's the fourth. That's the fourth strip club we walked past, and then plus one gay strip club. Oh, and then here's another place. This is a first. I've never had a martini with extra martini, or rather, it's just vodka, extra vodka. Because I do vodka martini, not gin.
Just for our drive.
Oh, good. Here's where we're stopping. We're stopping at the port. I'm going with a 10-year Tawny Port. Nightclub. Medusa. Aside from that, Jake, what do you think about the nighttime life?
Very active.
Very active. It's right. Alright. So we got port, the Provence wine, Jouchard, Montrachet, and a Spanish Rioja. No. Oh, now I gotta find glasses. Well, conveniently, we're staying at the Residence Inn and it has everything, so, which is bizarre. That it has a full kitchen. We didn't really expect that, including a dishwasher. Okay, let's talk about.
Oh Lord, we're like
Oh, we're so tired. Jake's been up since 12 o'clock yesterday, and it's now 9 o'clock. And we drove to Minneapolis 6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours, and then we walked around, ate dinner, got dessert. Oh, that's right, we have dessert. We didn't eat it. We didn't eat it yet, and then we went to a winery. Sorry, we didn't go to a winery. Went to a wine shop. If you like going out at night, Minneapolis is probably for you.
Oh, it's on, man.
Hold on.
Oh, I win.
Topher, what'd you find?
Topher.
Yeah. We didn't Google enough about Minneapolis. We passed. How many strip clubs did we pass?
More than 6.
5 strip clubs, 1 gay strip club. So that was funny.
She wouldn't let me go into that one.
And then we passed 3 nightclubs that had massive lines outside the doors. Massive lines. I mean, people just standing out. I'm talking, it is 8:20 at night and people are waiting in line. There was already
8:29. I'm ready for bed.
I know. There was a dance club that already had people dancing in it.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was really weird. People were dancing in the window at 8 o'clock at night.
Edward's Dessert Kitchen or something?
Edward's something. That thing was packed. And we're talking
Super
$10 per item dessert.
Hey, you.
Topher, what did you think of Minneapolis?
Did you like it?
You like it? You were awesome. Oh, we went to dinner at Monte Carlo.
Yes.
Steak. Steak of Poivre was good at Monte Carlo, and it was not impressionable. I couldn't even remember what I had. Didn't really taste like much.
Minneapolis. Where do I start? The streets were clean. The breeze was from the east.
Was Mary Poppins from here?
that's
Breeze coming in the east.
first impression. Terrific nightlife.
Yeah, lots of nightlife.
Lots of restaurants, lots of bars, lots of people walking around.
Take it. See? From the light.
Hey.
Good morning. Look at you. You all showered up and ready for church? So we're gonna go check out Wooddale Church. I found it online.
Good morning, Vietnam.
It's Sunday and it's about an hour before church starts. So we're gonna go find somewhere breakfasty, coffee-ish to eat, grab a bite. We were gonna go to Patisserie 46 this morning before church, but we slept in.
I slept in.
This is like the strangeliest, cleanest city we've ever seen.
Everything. And like they don't chain up any of their stuff at night.
What do you think, Jake?
Best, cleanest city I've seen downtown in a long time. Public Works has got it on lock.
I know. They like spray down the streets in the morning and it's awesome.
Good morning, Topher.
In Chicago, it's pretty popular to see everybody on electric bikes, but in Minneapolis, adults ride on scooters. And it's kind of neat to see. They'll like ride through the streets, and it's just hilarious. I want to see you on a scooter, mister.
I bet you would.
Another interesting thing, pop-up restrooms. These are all over the city, like telling you which way the nearest bathroom is. And then they have some that'll say pop-up bathroom.
Oh, we're vlogging.
We're vlogging. Okay, so it's so cheap to park here.
Can you believe it? $6?
$6. I mean, like when we go to Chicago, it's like 50.
I just can't if I was Heidi right now.
It's like $55 a night to park in Chicago, which is like half of our hotel stay here. We have like a hotel room that has a bedroom, a living room, and a kitchen, a full kitchen with a dishwasher. What is it a night here to stay? Like in the between 110 and 150, somewhere around there. And in Chicago, it's usually about $2 something a night to stay in like a shoebox. So super affordable to visit Minneapolis so far. And oh, that is so cute. Wiseacre. Yeah, that's real cute. Lots of different cultural restaurants and everything, which is amazing. We love that. This place is really cute. I think we just entered a highfalutin neighborhood, though.
Second right onto West Minnehaha Parkway.
Minnehaha.
This is Croque Monsieur, and yours is which one? Quiche Lorraine.
Quiche Lorraine.
The chocolate. There was a girl in
So we just went to Patisserie 46 and had such a great time. And we got to meet Chef John over there. And he answered all of the questions that we had for so much time. So he was so polite, so kind, and just really genuine. So, and the food was so good. What was the chocolate cake?
Oh, the entremet.
Well, it was a chocolate entremet, but And then Topher had banana bread, I believe, and it was, he smashed it. It was good.
Really?
So now, since we had to take the car to come out here, we're gonna take the car over to Mall of America. Is it Bloomfield?
I know.
I think it's in Bloomfield. But we must be by the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport because the airplanes are really low. So we'll take you to the Mall of America. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are at the Mall of America in a game store. And there's so many games. There's just so many. It's amazing, and we love games. We are a board game family. Oh my goodness, the Holy Grail. There's another one. There's another one. It's so we'll see. The Mall of America is endless. You could never do this in a day. It's kind of like Disneyland. And I kind of feel like you have to be like, what am I into? And I'm just going to try to find that on a map. Because there is everything, including, I'm talking from a little girl's diva nail salon to an alpaca store. I mean, it has everything here. There's a mirror maze, you know, everything.
We go on vacation so we can go to the Disney store.
The Disney store. No, I just wanted to share with the ladies how I'm going to manage this Mall of America experience. I just booked Jake a facial shave and a haircut over at the Art of Shaving. That way I have an hour and a half by myself. But until then, I need to buy our little one a toy at the Disney store to entertain him. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, handsome. Is it worthwhile?
You know, I like to spend a little one-on-one time.
With myself.
So I think of LaFroid tequila.
Oh, thank you. Topher, how's your guacamole? This was amazing. We had it last night from the wine shop, and we're really happy we got this one. Tawny Port.
Port, 10 years.
10 years, Quinta Euphemia.
Oh, sorry, the video needs to be not up there. Yeah. She gave me the phone.
All right.
No, that'll be cut. That'll be part of the bloopers reel.
Yeah. Today we did Minneapolis by car. So a lot of a different feel.
Those monkeys.
You're the little monkey.
Our neighbors.
All right. Whoa. My face. So we've now been in Minneapolis for a while.
Minneapolis. Best dinner I had tonight. Best meal I've had in,
A long time.
I can't even remember the last meal.
Went to Barrio. It's a tequila bar and a, what do they call it? A
Small plates, tapas.
trendy Latin
Yeah.
or something of that
Hot,
nature.
hot Latin.
Hot Latin. And when I read Hot Latin, I wanted to say Hot Lama.
Yeah.
Oh baby! Okay, so we got there. We got the chips and salsa and guac, and our baby ate almost an entire bowl of guacamole by himself. He
Very,
even
very proud of him.
put his face in it and put it on top of his head.
Yep.
My party crown!
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. But it was adobe. Adobe.
Adobo.
Adobo. No, Adobe is the photo editing. It's adobo. I've had a margarita. It was adobo, and it was really good.
It was adobo.
It was adorable. Okay, what else do we have?
We had the mahi mahi taco.
Yep.
We had what the wild mushroom empanada.
That was good.
The tamal was habanero.
Are you speaking Spanish?
No,
What was it? A habanero?
I don't. Never heard somebody pronounce habanero with an H.
Habanero.
There's
It's habanero. Well, how do you say it?
habanero.
Haban.
There's no H.
The H is silent.
There's-
This is weird. I was born in Spain. I'm pretty sure it's habanero.
How do you say hola?
Oh, what?
Mind blown right now.
Yeah.
Let's start with the fundamentals of Spanish. How do you say hello and spell
Hola.
it?
Hola. Hola. Okay. So we had the habanero. What did we have with habanero in it? I don't remember having
She still
habanero.
can't say it without the H.
Oh shoot. Habanero. Okay, so what do we have with habanero? No, I'm being serious.
Definitely not the gringo taco.
No, I had. Oh my goodness. Okay, so actually, I had the mahi taco that had habanero in it. Oh, that is gonna be hard to change.
That's gonna be good. We had the sopes.
Sopas. And I ordered it. I said, I was like, can we get the potato sopas? And then they're like, Jake corrected me, and so did the waitress. And they're like, sopes? So now I'm trying to figure out what is the difference between a sopa and a sopes. Because I love, like, okay, where did we go that we got the sopas? Oh, Rick Bayless's restaurant. Sopas. So
Well, yeah.
good.
Sopillas.
Is that what we had tonight?
Sopes.
Sopes. Sopes. Thank you, Topher. I like that. I feel like a teacher now.
Very good. Goat cheese. Slaw.
Yeah. So the
Nice fried.
the sopes was like a potato fried bottom and goat cheese, and then like a nice topped coleslaw. So good.
And then we had
You had the mushroom empanada.
wild mushroom empanada.
Empanada.
And then we had
That was
the
good.
guac,
Guac. I had
quesadilla.
and then so I had seafood free time since we've been here. I had it. Dover just handed me this. I just keep on coming up with kitchen tools.
That's a good one for now.
I had seafood. I know. What did you else get? You ended up with a tamale.
Yeah. Chips and guac.
Chips and guac, tamale, quesadilla, sopes, mushroom empanada,
What was it? The mahi mahi taco.
mahi mahi taco. Oh,
And tres leche.
and tres leche. We haven't opened that yet. I'll hold the phone. Pretty amazing. It's a 3 milk soaked cake. Tres leche is my favorite. I make an amazing tres leche cake, actually. I've made it for weddings.
Coffee.
I like the coffee tres leche that I make. It is so good. This is, I can't recall what exactly they said was in this. Jake, what was the tres leche for this one? Was it anything? Was it something super special?
I don't think so.
Thank you. All right, and then
What is
comes
that?
with strawberries. All right. This is actually a really cute little container. So it's like a strawberry compote almost, but it's got the leaves in it, so that's kind of weird. Topher gets first bite. Oh, that's good. Tres leche is my favorite cake in all the world. I don't care who you are. My first bakery that I worked at was a Mexican bakery, and
It's a pineapple.
yeah, it is good. I could eat this whole thing. Okay, so Barrio was good. Moving on. Went to the Mall of America. That was fun. There's no home goods stores, so you basically have to go across the street to IKEA. Because there's no, it's weird. There's no Restoration Hardware. There's no Home Depot. Oh, I'm sorry, that would be weird. There's no Pier 1 Imports. There's no Pottery Barn. So I was a little bummed about that. But they've got all kinds of stuff, and it was really fun to go there. And the parking is really good. There's tons of parking, and it's free parking, obviously. But let's see, what else? The best thing we did today. Well, we went to church this morning, and that was amazing. Okay, can we take a second and talk about going to church in a city?
Pretty cool. Very awesome. Makes you want a church plant everywhere.
And it was, we went to Wooddale Church, and there was a gal outside that was kind of calling people over. And she was like, hey, come on in and get some coffee, which was cool because she was just pulling people in from the street, bringing them in with fellowship and coffee.
We got to church an hour early.
We did. We got to church an hour
That's the first time I've ever been that early.
And that was pretty early. But we were walking, so we didn't know how long it was going to take to walk there, and we didn't really know where we were going. And we kind of figured, we would have passed. Okay, in Chicago, you would have passed 16 coffee shops and a bakery and a cafe and whatever, everybody out in the street. But it was kind of interesting. We didn't pass much in the way of Sunday morning food. I think they focus a lot on Saturday evening food. Topher went into the children's ministry, which I was kind of nervous about. Like checking my kid into a 1-hour daycare in the city made me a little nervous.
I feel like I'm on the real world right now.
I don't think that's still a thing.
Sorry.
Is there a real world still?
Probably not.
We don't have cable. I don't know what's on TV.
Probably hasn't been real world since the 90s.
You graduated in 2004. There has been a real world when we were in high school.
Was it really still on?
Yeah, remember Real World San Diego? Okay, anyhow, moving forward. Church was good. What did you think about the music? The worship team. Okay, the worship team was led by a woman.
That was a first.
That was the first I've ever experienced.
Great worship.
Great
Good.
worship.
Very inviting.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee shop inside. Got a little latte to start.
I know.
Yeah, the pastor and his message and gospel and scripture.
Yeah, the pastor's message was really good.
Very good.
I think that
A lot of great scripture to take away with.
Yeah, a lot of it evangelizing, so that was really awesome. And it was the first televised service I've ever been to.
Yeah, that was...
So we had never been... Topher's eating some. You want some? Oh, it's good stuff.
Nom.
You can have some.
Nom.
Do you want to sit with me and eat some? So,
Tres leche.
oh yeah. So that was the first televised or broadcasted service that we've ever been to. I've never sat in front of a screen and watched somebody preach from somewhere else. So that was kind of cool. It was a little different. I didn't, at first I was like, oh, I'm not going to connect with this. Is that what you felt?
No.
No? Okay. Well, then I guess I'm just judgmental. I was like, I'm not going to get anything out of this. And I did. And I took pictures while I was in church because I was like, oh, I need that. I got to get a picture of all these warnings. It was in an old theater, so that was really cool. Yeah. So church was awesome. We could talk about church forever. But we went to Patisserie 46 after church, and we drove through some really cool neighborhoods. Beautiful. Stunningly gorgeous.
Very nice architecture.
Very expensive. I looked online to see how much they cost.
A lot of charm.
And then when we got to Patisserie 46, I thought it was really cool that it was in the middle of a town. Or like in the middle of a...
Town square. Not a town square, but like a four-way stop sign.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of cool. And,
Like,
and there were homes all the way around it. So I was like, dude, imagine living in your neighborhood and being like, there's a French pastry shop in our neighborhood with a man who used to be a teacher at the French pastry school. I mean, we're talking a real French pastry shop. Yeah. So Chef Kraus was really awesome. He was so nice.
Probably butchered his last name, you know.
I know. I probably did.
So to say. Coffee was great.
Coffee
Pastries
was
were
good.
great. Entremet was really nice. You know,
Topher loved the entremet.
quiche, croque monsieur.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
We spent 2+ hours there.
I know. I love sitting in like pastry shops forever. What do you do on your time off? Well, I like to surround myself with croissants and pastries because I don't get enough. I just can't get enough.
Spend 16 hours
I just
a
can't
day
get
there
enough.
anyways.
Yeah. But it was so good. And you know what? When I'm at work, I kind of look at people and I'm like, I'm so jealous of you. You get to sit there forever. Like, I'm making chocolate. Can I come in and sit with you? You know?
That's what I try. I try to go out there and
I know. Jake goes and sits with people all the time.
chance to break free. Otherwise, they'll tether me to this sheeter.
I'm going to start doing a podcast where I just break in a song every time somebody talks about something and says a line from a song.
Like a riff off?
Like a ripoff. Baloney Barb.
Tougher.
Talked about gentrification in Minneapolis.
Definitely very noticeable.
Hugely noticeable. Right across the street, there's an entire block, a whole city street block that is completely vacant because they're renovating it. And I mean, whole. How much? I would say there's 40% open capacity for retail space.
It almost seems like
It's like people just up and moved away.
vacant.
Yeah,
Like-
so much vacancy.
Like Salt Lake City after the Olympics.
Yes, exactly. Okay, we went to Salt Lake. We drove through Salt Lake City on our honeymoon, and it was like after the Olympics, and suddenly there was nothing there. Like they had built all these massive mega hotels, and nothing was there. So I'll be interested to see how the next decade goes over with Minneapolis, as far as that's concerned.
It'll be very yuppie.
It will eventually, yes, be very yuppie. So I also think, like when you're in Chicago, you can go to Michigan Michigan Avenue, Millennium Mile.
Talking about Chicago or
Yeah, I'm talking about
Minneapolis?
Chicago.
Oh.
Millennium
Yeah, you're talking
Mile.
about all the shopping.
Millennium Mile? Why am I? Magnificent Mile. Whoa. Okay, so Magnificent Mile, you can do all the shopping you want. I could not find any shopping in Minneapolis, and I have to assume that's because they want everybody to go to the Mall of America. So if you are coming here, be prepared not to be like, oh, I need to, like, I didn't bring mascara, and there's not like makeup stores on the streets
That we're aware of at the moment.
that we're aware of. I didn't see any, and it might be where we're staying. Well, tomorrow, all we have to do tomorrow. Where are we going for breakfast?
We're gonna meet Sarah and Owen
We are
at the French Meadow.
at the French Meadow. And then I did laugh about the comment about the French Meadow today. So we're gonna go there, and then I really need to go to IKEA because there's something so magnificent about purchasing kitchen space utilization tools through IKEA.
If you're a Monica, you love to organize.
I am. I always thought I was a Rachel growing up.
This whole time you were inner Monica.
I was a. Are you a? No. You're not a Joey. You're a Chandler, but you're like a Choss. You're a Choss. You're Chandler and Ross.
I'm the best of all three of them. Put all three together,
Uh-huh.
and that's what you get.
You have but that's not fair because then I would be too because I have quite a lot of Phoebe moments.
There's a little bit of all of them.
There's a little bit of all of them. I don't have any of the boys in me though.
Not
Ross.
yet.
Yeah. All right, and that's all.
Good morning.
Good morning, Toby Goofy.
Good morning. All right, we just did our morning yoga.
Oh, I salutationed.
Mm-hmm.
At French Meadow with Topher.
And it is known for being fresh, organic, and local. They're a bakery and cafe in Minneapolis area. So with
Well, he would not eat the gluten-free vegan muffin. So we went for the French toast.
what do you think?
Here.
Yeah.
You like that one? Here. Everybody goes to IKEA for haute cuisine. No, we do. I love IKEA. And their cafe is pretty good.
Some meatballs.
couldn't if I tried.
Think about it.
Darn it, I should have bought 6 boxes of these at IKEA. The best.